Hi, all, and welcome back to Lives. I think it's time we play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright, where am I? Looks like we got a little bit more of this town to look around. Oh man, my keyboard shifted funny. I, yeah, it was a rough weekend. I, came down with a horrible, horrible cold. Uh, which I just got over one, so it really sucks. Um, and, I think you get lead from that, right? It was one of those ones where it feels like someone's trying to shove a bowling ball inside your skull. Yeah. Uh, I haven't had one quite like this in a long time. I mean, I have bad sinuses anyways, so I get sinus headaches from time to time, but this was like my whole head all at once. It was horrible. Today I feel a little of it. You know, it's not bad. It's kind of like I'm coming down from a migraine. In fact, it felt a lot like migraine while I was experiencing it, except that I knew it wasn't because coughing and couldn't breathe. I could breathe today though. Little tiny bit of a cough, maybe. I know. I'm kind of hoping that that's gone. I was waiting to see if I get lead from that battery. Did I already? I think the battery already went through. I don't see any lead. No, that's lead right there, right? 120 lead from the battery. Nice. I need to collect batteries. Anyways, let's go bike. Gonna go tool around this tiny, tiny little speck of town. Just give it a brief little gander for any more stores. Maybe something up here on this hill. Looks like maybe a bank. Is that a bank? I haven't seen a bank. That's not a bank. I thought for a second it was going to be a bank, but I don't think it is. I am going to go see what it is, though. What are you, funny little building? Oh, post office. Right. I've seen those before. They have safes in them. I don't feel like busting open safes today, though. Yeah, I was all gung ho for going back to my pretty much 2 videos a day, and oof, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm only getting one in today. We're supposed to do D&D tonight, so we'll see how that goes. Uh, I know we did D&D Saturday night, but I had taken a lot of medication, so we got through that okay. I haven't taken anything today, pretty much. I think I took antihistamine when I got up, and that was it. I just wanted to see. Oh, just wanted to see. No, that's not what I wanted to do. How bad things were gonna be. Can I do these in my inventory? No, I want to go the other way. Right? Right, right. I'm so confused at what I'm looking. And now I have gas. Yay. So much fuel. It's about time. Uh, yeah, yesterday, ooh, I spent all day yesterday watching episodes. I just wanted something I didn't have to think about. Will you get around this? And I didn't even record anything. It's very rare that that happens. And uh, and I played Watch Dogs. So I got Watch Dogs a while ago when it first came out, the first one. So like 3 years ago or something, 5 years ago, whenever it came out, I don't know. And I started playing it, and I get hung up on the little side quest things, and so it happened in Fallout 4. Like, I haven't finished Fallout 4 for the same reason. I start playing, and then they put all these little icons on my map. Well, then of course I gotta go collect all the things, right? And it takes so long to collect all the things that I get my fill of the game, and I haven't even really played the game yet. And so that happened to me on Watch Dogs, only I didn't realize how badly it happened to me on Watch Dogs. And so, not wanting to really think about anything, I did not progress the story at all yesterday in my play all day of Watch Dogs, pretty much. And, I did record yesterday. It was Saturday I didn't record. Because recording was the first thing I did when I got up, just in case I, had my cough worsened or something and I didn't know if I could handle just talking for 30 minutes or so. But, so I'm doing the Watch Dogs thing, and I don't want to move out of my chair. I don't think I'm basically moved from about 1 until 8. I just, ugh. And so I got looking, and I'd only done like 2 story missions in the entire game. The first 2. Like, in my mind, I was thinking I was like a quarter of the way through the game, but no. I did like the tutorial and 2 missions after that. And that was it. I'm still at the beginning of Act 1. I haven't even moved out of Act 1, and there's like 6 or 7 acts to the game. So, I've barely touched the game, I realized. And so yeah, but I wasn't going back into the game yesterday for sure. So I just continued collecting all the collectibles I could manage to get my hands on. And, and then, just before I quit last night, my head just got to the point where I couldn't stand it anymore, and I wanted to go crawl in bed and not see. And, so, I realized that I had the map zoomed all the way out on top of that, and not all the collectibles are visible when you're zoomed all the way out. And so there's a whole mess of stuff I missed. I thought I had the map cleared. Whole mess of stuff I still have to do for collecting. Because I was like, oh man, did I miss those because I completed that story mission? Because there used to be all these other things on the map, and now I don't see them anymore. I wonder where they're at. And, oh, it's because I'm zoomed all the way out, and you have to be only halfway zoomed out to be able to see them. Plus, I've got like a whole storyline to go figure out. I'm not really a big fan of this character. in Watch Dogs, or maybe I'm not a fan of the way they make you play him. Like, I like to play a hero. Uh, Even an anti-hero would be fine. This guy is just kind of, but I don't know. Look, there's a bank. I was just thinking I hadn't seen one of these in a while. I mean, I just said it earlier in the video, so. Oh, dude, you totally saw that right there. I don't know why you just dove right into it. But he's like, if you don't know anything about Watch Dogs, it's, really? You won't go up that little hill? It's, like, sloped and everything. Thank you. It's about this guy who's a hacker. I'm like, alright, that's fun. One of my favorite games of all time, System Shock, you're a hacker. So, you know, I've got no problem with that. I don't have a problem with him being a criminal. I can even enjoy criminal storylines. I liked, you know, like, what's the name of that series? Grand Theft Auto? I couldn't think of Grand Theft Auto. I could think it was Call of Duty. Grand Theft Auto 4. Only Grand Theft Auto I think I've ever actually completed. Only one I liked the storyline for. And I only really play games that have storylines for storylines. I don't really like to do multiplayer that often. And so, you know, I got no problems being a criminal, but this guy's just kind of like, I don't know, like, his scummy partner got him and his scummy self in trouble with someone who's politically and financially powerful, and so in retaliation they tried to run him off the road, and he wrecked the car and killed his 6-year-old niece, and now he wants revenge. But like, you walk around with your cell phone, and occasionally you can witness someone committing a crime, and that's all well and good, and you can stop them after they commit the crime, not before, after. Because if you stop them before, then it's like, oh, mission failed. You have to wait until after they mug the person or shoot at the person, and then you can chase them down. I'm like, well, that seems weird. And, man, this town was disappointing. I didn't see any stores all through there that I wanted to stop at. I mean, I guess I could stop at this passing gas, but I don't really need any gasoline at the moment, so let's just move on. I don't really like that terrain anyways. And so you're going along, and you've got your ooh, look at this place up here. You've got your cell phone, and your cell phone lets you, because you're connected to the city's operating system, which is, I guess, the true bad guy in the game. They've got a... Now, in reality, these things are awesome. But in the game, of course, it's this Big Brother is watching you kind of operating system called CTOS. And it gets information on everybody, and so when you're walking along and you have your cell phone out, you've got an app on your cell phone that automatically scans people's faces and gives you basic information about them. And sometimes you can pull money from their bank accounts. But there's no rhyme or reason to it, and it's not like you get the information and you're like, oh, look, this guy's terrible, I should pull money out of his bank account. No, it's stuff like, here's a woman who gives money to charity. Oh, why can't I get the other person over here that says they're a horrible person? Why would this guy steal money from a woman who gives money to charity? And, so, I don't know. Whew, I can't stop coughing. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I went and looked for cough drops. I got none! Ooh, shotgun. Let's stop here. See if I can get me a shotgun. But yeah, so far the guy hasn't really redeemed himself. Uh, like, I mean, once again, I've barely scratched the surface of the game. I knew you guys were coming. But the other thing I feel like they missed out on, I mean, once again, I have not finished the game. I don't know what the character's supposed to be like, totally, but, I just completed these peep missions where you can hack into camera systems to hack into people's electronics in their apartments. Sometimes you see things that I feel like a good person would alert the police. Like dead body on the floor. There's no option to do that. And so I'm left with this disappointed feeling that I don't get to help the people that I am seeing. Ow. I do like the, that's a weird thing to have on top of your gun store. I do like the one set of missions I've been doing where you, try and wipe out, the... Well, you don't even wipe them out, you just, irritate, I guess, the, members of this criminal organization that you helped move a dead body for. Did you help move a dead body? No, you helped a guy escape and then they shot him in front of you, so I guess that's not moving a dead body. I mean, it wasn't dead when you were moving it. And it just seems like he's not a nice dude, the main character. And, I don't know. I would have liked a little more goodness in what was going on, I guess. This one again because I got the second one for Christmas. And I don't want to play the second one without having played the first one. You know how it goes. It's why I'm still like 7 games behind on Assassin's Creed. Oh, one of these days I'm going to finish that Black Flag. I mean, no joke. I did a little cleaning on Wednesday, I think. And I just have stacks of movies and games on my table here. And so I stacked them in stack of movies, stack of games, with the titles facing in a direction I could actually see them. And I was like, huh, that's kind of crazy. The pile of games here is Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Origins, Assassin's Creed Unity, Assassin's Creed Rogue, and I haven't played any of those because I haven't finished Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I should probably get on that one of these days. Okay, I think I pretty much hit everything up in here. I mean, maybe, just maybe, that might be a good idea. I don't know. Alright, let's head up the hill here to this other store. Yep. This bike does not turn. It's okay, turn your arms a little bit more there, buddy. I should probably also put down a bedroll before I up and get killed here. Yeah, yeah, I know. You're whiny. But yeah, I finished episodes today, actually. Since it's on Netflix, I can run it in a little window in the corner of my screen while I work. And so I finished that today. Wasn't bad. Uh, wasn't great. I liked a couple of the. I liked like the three three main characters. Um, I like the actors playing those parts, anyways. And this show was okay. It wasn't anything amazing. Uh, it was about this husband and wife team from Britain who had a hit show in Britain, and they uh, were schmoozed into bringing it to the United States, and they were um, talked into having Matt LeBlanc as the star of the show, except that uh, the show is about boarding school and the like a snobby boarding school with um, and it's about the headmaster. And so I feel like in real life, Matt LeBlanc could probably play that part. Uh, I don't think that's too much of a stretch. Um, but on the show, he's basically playing Joey. Not quite Joey, but you know, a guy who would always play Joey. And uh, and so they had to change the show because Joey didn't, or Matt LeBlanc didn't see himself as headmaster of a prep school kind of thing. So he became their hockey coach. And so then it was a show about a hockey coach at a prep school. And things just went downhill from there. So yeah, they I think they didn't even get through the first season. It got shifted around on different nights. It They thought it was canceled. Uh, so Matt LeBlanc went to get a different part. Um, the guy who ran the show hates him due to things that happen on the show, and so he tells the studio head that Matt LeBlanc is trying to get a part at the other studio, and so that guy goes ahead and orders more episodes of the show just to screw over the other studio. And which of course screws up everything for the husband and wife writing team and Matt LeBlanc and all the characters that interact with them. That was the first couple of seasons, and then they came up with, or no, then they had a script that nobody wanted in England, and people really wanted it in America, and so they had 3 different networks competing for it. And then out of the blue, this guy shows up who demanded his share because he helped come up with the idea, and so now they're stuck working with this guy And then, yeah, and so then the last season was they quit their show to work on a show with Matt, separate from that, and then he pulled out at the last minute. And then it went exactly where I expected it to go from the first episode. They wrote episodes, and so it ends with the credits for episodes starring Matt LeBlanc and some characters' names in there to play the writers and stuff. So, I expected it to go that way after they changed it to Pucks from Lyman's Boys. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be them writing this show. This is the show. This is the show about the actual thing. Haha. I gotcha. 5 seasons later, it turns out it's true. I've ruined it. I've ruined it for you. Ooh, rechargeable battery. I don't have one of those. I didn't even say spoilers that time. I just went right out and told the whole show. I didn't really tell the whole show. There's a lot of stuff that goes down. It's mildly funny. It was good enough for a day where I didn't want to. Oh, it's a light. Like that looks like a mushroom, not a light. Smash you in the face. Well, I think. Well, I guess we can finish looting this place. I don't even know why I'm still looting. I need to go back home and start playing with the electronics and stuff like I said I was going to do. I totally forgot till just now that was my plan for today. Man, that'll be my plan for next time. I will try and remember. This cold is making me forget things. Important things? No. No, this is important. It's just fun. Nope. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. These boxes at the at this place. I mean, repair kits are nice, I guess. If I had more room, I should probably take all those rebar frames and stuff with me. Oop. Seems how they are something that I'm going to be using. I still need the... There's one more recipe I still need, right? The chemistry... I think I can buy the chemistry one. The... Can we maybe speed it up a little bit here? Oh, just pistol parts. Alright. Lots growling at me. Alright, with that, I am gonna call it a day, so click like if you like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one. I will talk to you later.